So that's got things underway. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Roberto Baggio. No, that's been intercepted. Roberto Baggio. He's had a hit! Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Dembele. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Roberto Baggio! Oh, another save.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Baggio looks to get on the end of this. Roberto Baggio. Oh, he's bustling through here. That is a brilliant interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. Pedri running with the ball. Seedorf. And here's Haaland. Oh, that's nice. Plenty to aim at here. And he's heaved it away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Roberto Baggio. Cannavaro. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's a key interception. Gently done. Now it's Dembele. Haaland. Haaland gets flagged offside. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Cantona is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And it's Dembele. So we're still where we started right now. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's onside. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's been cut out, well played. Haaland. Nice bit of trickery. Haaland.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, this looks sharp. Davids, can he spark a counter here? Looking for the run. Tries to get it clear. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Inter Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass.
Mbappe.
Cruyff. His chance!
Inter go in front. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And they're quick to get it back. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pedri. Cantona. And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Cantona.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pressure coming in from all directions. Neymar. Now they can break here. Now that's well seen too. Haaland. Roberto Baggio. And here's Cantona. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lovely bit of skill.
Now then, clash of the egos. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Seedorf deals with that comfortably. Seedorf stood his ground strongly. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And that's going to be a booking.
Pretty robust defending.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Cruyff. Neymar. Seedorf. Neymar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, it's Dembele. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Oh, nicely intercepted. Haaland. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Haaland. Araujo can get it clear.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Cambio di giocatore.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
And it's played forward. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cantona. Haaland. Decent hit! He's scored! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 4.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Baggio. It's Baggio! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Oh, that's well spotted. Bale, Schneider, Davids. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Pedri, and the counter is on. Now it's Haaland.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He has found the way through. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that is expertly dealt with. David Villa. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Roberto Baggio. Cannavaro. Romario. It's Pedri. Now it's Romario. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, shooting chance! Superb from Osimhen! And that may just do it!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Gol per l'Inter. Numero 45.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Beckham chasing after it. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. That's headed upfield. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And they can counter here. He's through here. Now it's Haaland. He's dealt with that really well. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That'll be a throw-in. And it's been given away. Heads it! Good delivery, but no joy.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Adams. That's a sharp pass. Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pass is just off target. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, good-looking ball. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And he welcomes it in. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cristiano Ronaldo. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Hullet. Here comes another cross. Rice. Seedorf. Ball played for Dembele. And it's Thuram for Rice. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Showing great feet there. Beckenbauer. Rice ended up in no man's land. Ronaldo is herring after that one. Well, they've got it again. Rijkaard. And it's Seedorf. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press.
He's got full! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Maldini. David Villa might just make this. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. He's gone for goal. Oh, well played, well sorted out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Dembele, and the counter is on. That has been cut short. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Neymar. David Villa. Well read, nice interception. And we hit half-time, as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals, the score 0-0.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 17.
So the first half brought no goals.
Coming on to replace him is number 23, Cantona.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Beckham.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Hullet. Bayer Leverkusen looking to pass their way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Dembele. Oh, they could break here. Seedorf. And he was quick to react. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Neymar. Cantona. Adams gets over and intercepts. Oh, super find. Roberto Carlos. Seedorf is there, and he can get that clear. He's had a hit! Bayer Leverkusen have their second corner now. Terrific header! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Thuram. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Bayer Leverkusen appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Referee's given a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
Pullet has a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Pullet really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And here's Drogba. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Decent enough try.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Neymar. Cantona. Baggio is onto this. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Seedorf. That's a nicely measured pass. Pullet. Distributed tidily. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Roberto Carlos tries to get it clear. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bayer Leverkusen really will have to throw everything at this now.
Bayer Leverkusen merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Dembele. Adams makes the interception. That is good alertness. Ronaldo providing an outlet on that flank. He is through here. Back in once more. And that has been cleared.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hits one! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Oh, Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Number 21, David Villa. Number 41, Rice. Coming on the field, number 6, Stoichkov. Number 22, number 3, Conte.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Cantona. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Shot could be on. He's shifting through the gears here.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Baggio with the short one.
There will be 3
He's had it taken off him.
time.
Over to the other side. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the number on the board is 3. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Xavi Simons. Bellingham gets his pass away. Shot at goal! And it's come back out to him. Bellingham! That is brilliant! And that, my And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact.
And that will be it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutral. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everybody,
Without
and
a doubt,
welcome
it is
to
the week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Threads one in. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, that's a key interception. Cruyff is in a really good position out wide. Seedorf. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Rice. Neymar. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Roberto Baggio, look at the step, Belly! Goal! And that is fabulous, a true beauty of a goal.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Roberto Baggio. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. That's a little off target. Dembele. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Goes without saying, that was poor. It's just beyond his reach. That has been slung wide.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Neymar aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Pedri. Pedri. He is just caressing the ball. Gullit did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Has a shot!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Albert Ferrer. Oh, the clearance is short. Pedri. Now it's Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's picked out the run. Albert Ferrer calmly anticipates. And that is expertly dealt with. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Seedorf. Well, they've got it again. Oh, that's fabulous. Now the finish! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Roberto Carlos. Gullit. And that has put paid to that. And we hit half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And the second half gets underway. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal. And the shot! He has done it! And the second half is off to a flyer!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Roberto Baggio. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Roberto Baggio. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Zico. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's good running with the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that has been clubbed away. Rummenigge, he's gone for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Albert Ferrer, and here's Messi. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Oh, and he's through the middle. He's picked... And the finish! He's got a goal! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Was 51,832.
Oh, it's been Cantona! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Rummenigge, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Platini, Cruyff. Rice. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a shade optimistic. Triol. And the pass is intercepted. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Maldini. Zico. Seedorf. Rice. Cantona. Now it's Pedri. Stood up well to him there. Oh, what a mistake! He's got away. Kant hits one! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Goal! After 71 minutes is number 23, Cantona! Cantona! Cantona!
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much
Hello,
riding on it,
everybody, and
but
welcome
it
to
is
today's
equally
match.
clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Oh, what's he done? And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's done very well to take that back. And the finish! Pirlo with the clearance. Oh, it's Seedorf. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. Well, Peter, I look at this side and think to myself, who's going to make the difference? Well, there's only one answer, and it has to be Rivaldo. He's capable of producing some extraordinary moments.
Indeed. Offensively, I guess there's very little, if anything, missing from his game. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Messi. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Great chance here from position A1. Messi! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
First quarter of an hour gone. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Cannavaro. Still goalless. That looks a good ball through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Roberto Baggio. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everybody,
Without
and
a doubt,
welcome
it is
to
the week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Araujo can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Baggio plays it in low. Khan deals with it effortlessly. Now it's Rui Costa.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Rui Costa. Rice getting this one clear. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Mbappe! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found a way through. Brilliantly cut out. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Shot a goal!
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Now it's Dembele. Can he put it away? Just not quite happening for him just now.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
In with a header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Seedorf. Oh, good read. Messi. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Back into the middle. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody,
minds
and
of
welcome to
the
today's
footballing
match.
folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. He's got the shot away!
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pinches it off him. That's headed upfield. Roberto Baggio, and he's onside. There is Franck Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball.
Oh, what has happened here? And it's Seedorf. And here's Cantona. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Stoichkov, good driving run. Real chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Oh, sweet feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rodri. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Neymar goes on a charge down the left. Big chance! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Has a goal! Goal! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Foden, and he's managed to get free. Oh, important interception. That has not gone well. Bellingham, and he's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Messi, and the shot! No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Foden has got himself a free kick. Menu. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Great ball, and he's in here. Shot could be on. Tries a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Adams spots it and intercepts. And here's Neymar. Cantona.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Al Nassr do have a chance to counter here. Rodri. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good take in a good area. Messi! Cleared without hesitation.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That's good play. And it's Baggio. It's Baggio! And it's a goal!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it.
Great chance! He has done it! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's...
And the first 45 minutes are up. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
Hello attendees, this
Caution
is
certainly not on the agenda here from both
With the
sides.
father of a boy in a yellow
Terrific
t-shirt
half,
kindly
4
make
goals
his way
split
to the
evenly,
information
beautifully
centre.
set up for the second period to follow. Al Nassr get the second half going. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Ribéry. Bellingham. Rodri. And here's Ribéry. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Messi. Messi, oh, well played, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Al Nassr clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
Haaland! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ribéry gets it away. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Threads one in. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Bellingham. He's dealt with that really well. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Mbappe! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
The attendance for this match was 52,044.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who's so great hit! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Cantona has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver.
It's Baggio! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Menu with the clearance. Foden. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Haaland. There's the shot! And one more try!
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Stoichkov. Coming on the field is number 22.
And we have our very first corner. Baggio with the short one. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Hits one! It's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench. Can he finish? So close to drawing level.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising. Now, to maintain it.
They've played it short, and here's Messi. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Turns and goes back. Fermin did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Fermin really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Could be danger here. He's through and all alone. That is lovely. Rice. Some good work on the right flank here. David Villa. Very nicely done. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Added minutes has been indicated.
That's very neat. Rice. And here's Neymar. Kimmich.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now it's Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Now can he find a finish? Opts to play it back. Bruno Fernandes! There's the hit! And yes, it's there! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. That was easy, almost too easy.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And that's it. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Roberto Baggio.